There you are. Just gonna switch to T3 and 4 real quick. It's a gas mine. You could recover it, or we could just, again, take advantage of the fact that droids are unpoisonable. Sorry if you couldn't hear my voice over the blaster fire. There's been some comments about that. I've turned the sound effects down a lot. Like, it goes on a scale from 0 to 100. I think they're at 2 now. I'm running out of numbers, people.
I'm here.
Sure.
Level 8, which is pretty much the highest you can get to on Terrace. I've almost gotten to level 9 before, but never actually done it. It would be really nice if I had some computer skills. If I could go back, I'd invest in that. Well, I don't know. And yet again, yeah, we'll bump it up to 10. No, you know what? I keep changing my mind, but I really want to have a good persuade skill when I become a Jedi, so I'd want to be playing catch-up on that for the rest of the game, which can happen pretty easily. And let's go for it. Let's just repair it. Let's repair the crap out of this thing. Just gonna check one thing. K for skills. Total rank 11. Total rank 16. T3M4. You just volunteered to repair this thing. For nice and cheap. There we go. 520 experience points.
Sure.
That's a nice little bonus to have. I feel like, yeah, we missed an opportunity to clear out the armory, so I'm just gonna backtrack to it.
I'm here.
Bastla's running a little low on HP, so we'll try helping her out a bit. For some reason. Disabled droids actually quite goodness. Hit point, wow. Yeah, the captains and the technicians sometimes throw plasma grenades. She'll get up. It's a mixed bag, I know, but she will get up. She always does.
I'm here.
Yes.
A cool little difference in Knights of the Old Republic 2, if you're equipped with a lightsaber, you can cut through doors. You can just reach in and melt the lock. I think it's pretty cool. These blaster turrets can cause you a world of death. So it's, you may recall I disabled them earlier. Beam splitter, nice upgrade for a weapon. Another one. Actually, this is pretty good stuff. The flamethrower is a nice little upgrade for a T3M4. Much more useful than the stun. He only gets 10 shots with these things, or sometimes even less. But again, when you set people on fire, they can get this status ailment called like horrified or something like that. The sight of and scent of their own burning flesh sends them into a frenzy. It's pretty great. It's as great as it sounds. My little patrol bot. Guess he's not going to come with me. That's unfortunate. Tiny little room with equipment here. And that's it. Burst of speed is really useful, more so later on. It'll increase your defense, but it also gives you additional attacks, which is the real benefit of it.
What?
That's why it's the best force power in the game, bar nothing. And I believe we overloaded a power conduit in here already. Sith base pass card. That sounds horribly useful. Just gonna quick save before we open this door for no reason whatsoever. And in we go. Lightsabers, unfortunately, well, I guess maybe not. I thought they were energy type attacks so that they couldn't get through all the shields. I guess not. It's deflecting T3M4's shots, unfortunately. Basila's doing okay, though.
You cannot win.
There we are. And again, you can sabotage this if you want to take care of his fields, I guess. Maybe there was somebody blowing it up with a computer console. I don't know. Either way, we're on to floor 2 of the Sith base. This is it. Yeah. Another reasonably tough fight coming up ahead, so get everyone to full life.
Sure.
I'm
I
here.
don't think Bastila has any other... I guess Force Aura is not bad. And we'll lead in with T3M4.
Who dares to break my meditation? You will pay for interrupting my... Wait. I sense the Force is strong with you. Very strong. Who would have thought a Force adept could be found on this insignificant planet?
I thought there were
But your
billions of
talent
people
is no
here.
match for a disciple of the dark side. Spoken like a true drone of the Jedi Council. We Sith, however, have learned to embrace the potential of the dark side. It is what gives us strength. This meeting is a stroke of luck for me. My master will surely reward me with my lightsaber once I kill you.
See, I can't help but not take him seriously after he lets out that little bit of information. He's bragging about, oh man, I got the dark side of the Force and I'm so tough. And he doesn't even have a lightsaber. Granted, I'm not doing so hot right now. You killed T3M4! That's just unforgivable. It's too bad, I was really planning on setting him on fire. Yes, we're gonna have to do Old Reliable.
I'm here.
Oh yeah, he can really draw this fight out because he can drain your life, actually. I really should have planned a bit better and had T3M4, you know, intact at the start. Oh goodness. This guy's apparently never fought me. I can spam med packs with the best of them. Oh goodness. I can spam advanced med packs with the best of them. How about now? There we go. He's using power attack, which adds a little bit of damage to it at the cost of decreasing your accuracy. Not looking good, people. There we go. All it took was a little bit of the Old Reliable. Terrace launch codes. There we go, everybody. Strength is already an even number, so I'm not actually going to invest in those strength gauntlets. Yeah, it's only +1. The best you can get is +3, I believe. There we go.
How can I help?
Oh,
Then I suggest we move.
what a great idea. Some money? Just stayed locked in this room with his money. Light battle armor actually sounds like... well, sounds promising anyway. Probably not better than the Achani stuff, but... +7 max bonus +2. Not good for me, but... someone like Canderous would really benefit with equipment like that. Karth has really high dexterity, so we wouldn't want to negate that advantage of his, but Canderous is very slow. And yes, I'm just going to walk out of the Sith base. I think I might be able to use the rapid transit system. No, never mind. I wish I could use the rapid transit system. Then we're going to have to head to the Undercity, Javiar's Cantina, and then party time with Canderous, and we're off this planet. For the record, I feel like this is a pretty weak way to leave a Sith base. That's a base of theirs. There's no guards outside. Couple fighters, unattended. We'll just walk out of here. Please? There we go. Because I always forget which way to go, although it seems pretty obvious now. Wish you could put little markers on the map so you could see them in the mini-map while you play. Be a fun addition. Maybe I should write a strongly worded letter. Again, if you're into Pazak and utter completionism, you can play any of the Pazak players in cantinas until they run out of money.
Neither of us is getting off this planet. Now, I know the Sith military base had a break-in, and I know it was you. I know you've got those departure codes I need. So what do you say? We join forces, and I can get you inside Davik's base, and right to the Ebon Hawk. We can go right now.
Deal.
Davik's always looking to recruit new talent. I'll tell him how you won that swoop race and mention that you're interested in working for the exchange. I'll say I brought you in so he could check you out. He'll have you stay at his estate for a couple of days while he runs some background checks on you. That's standard procedure.
This is too risky. We should find another way.
You got another plan, sister? Or are you just objecting because you didn't think of it?
It would be in character for
I
her.
don't have another plan. I would rather not place my life in your hands, however.
I can say the same about you. That makes us even. Fortunately, we both want to get off this rock, right? While Davik's checking you out, we steal the Ebon Hawk and escape Terrace. Come on. I've got an airspeeder nearby to take us to Davik's estate. The sooner we're off Terrace, the better.
There we go. And, I'm actually going to haul Basto along for this one, too. I was contemplating showing off, Zalbar, but, in this situation I'm actually gonna want a bit more, oomph.
You summoned me, Lord Malak.
The search for Bastila is taking too long. We cannot risk her escaping Terrace. Destroy the entire planet.
The entire planet, Lord Malak. But there are billions of people on Terrace. We'd be slaughtering countless innocent civilians, not to mention our own men still on the surface.
But he's the bad guy.
Your predecessor once made the mistake of questioning my orders, Admiral. Surely you are not so foolish as to make the same mistake.
course not, my Lord Malak. I will do as you command, but it will take several hours to position our fleet.
Then I suggest you begin immediately. You are dismissed, Admiral.
Yes, Lord Malak.
Slight little thing to notice, he did do the Jedi mind trick at the end.
So, Canderous, I see you've brought someone with you. Most intriguing, if I do say so myself. You usually travel alone.
It's not like you to take on partners, Canderous. You're getting soft.
Oh, we'll
Watch
deal with him.
yourself, Callow. You may be the newest Cath Hound in the pack, but you aren't top dog yet.
Enough. I won't have my top 2 men killing each other. That's not good business. I'm sure Canderous has an explanation as to why he's not working solo anymore.
This is a special case, Davik. I ran into someone the Exchange might want to recruit. You may have heard something of their exploits already.
Ah, yes. Now I recognize your companion. The rider who won the big swoop race. Very impressive, as was your display in the rather heated battle afterwards. You know, Canderous was right. The Exchange is always looking for new talent. You could have a bright future with our organization.
Yeah, I
With
got a
recommendation
job.
from Canderous and a thorough background check, you could become part of the Exchange. Many would kill to prove themselves worthy of this honor.
And he's not using a hyperbole.
Come with me. I will give you a tour of my operations. I'm certain you'll be most impressed. Ah, there she is. The Ebon Hawk. My pride and joy. The fastest ship in the Outer Rim. Note the state-of-the-art security system I've had installed to protect her. The shields are completely impregnable. Nobody can get past them without the codes to try and steal my baby. Fortunately, the Sith military blockade has grounded my vessel. The Ebon Hawk can outrun any vessel in the galaxy. But even she isn't fast enough to avoid the auto-targeting laser cannons of the orbiting Sith fleet. I am, of course, working on acquiring the Sith departure codes so that I may come and go as I please. However, progress has been slow. But we should continue our tour.
This guy sounds very Danny DeVito mafioso.
These will be your
Or
accommodations.
pardon me, Robert De
The
Niro.
slave
Oh,
quarters
there's
are
an
just down the
embarrassing
hall. If
mistake.
you need anything
They're both
during your
short.
stay, food, a massage, feel free to call upon their services. If all goes well with your background check, you will be invited to join the Exchange. I'd advise you to accept the offer when it comes, or suffer the dire consequences of refusal.
Now at this point, I could tell him I've got the launch codes, and then we could just leave right now with him, and then I could kill him on the Ebon Hawk, but whatever.
You will stay in these rooms as my guest for the next few days. I will not accept no for an answer. Feel free to visit the slave quarters at any time during your stay. I must warn you that if you are found anywhere outside the guest wing during your stay, or if you bother my other guests, my security forces will deal with you most harshly. I will return after the investigation into your background is complete. Until then, make yourself comfortable. Come, Callow. Let us leave our guests in peace.
Okay, we're inside. Now all we have to do is figure out a way to get past the Ebon Hawk security system, and we can get the rest of your group off this planet. No sense waiting around here, though. The sooner we get off Terrace, the better.
Now, I don't want to spoil anything about the plot, but after you've seen all that, I don't really understand why they have to do a background check, because as you get to know a few of the people in this game, like, say, Callow Nord, you'll find out he knows something about me that really should, oh, let's just say, simplify any choices that have to be made. Picking upgrade feats for Canderous, I find, is a little tough. Mainly because he's already really good at what you want him to be good at. I guess physical combat's also an important thing for his game. But he gets so many feats. Here we go. Light battle armor's pretty good. He's only got a +1 dexterity. His weapon's pretty good. I mean, blaster rifles, I feel like, are really underpowered in this game. They, I don't know, they don't do that much more damage than regular blasters, and they require 2 hands. Not much better aim either, you'll note. Because he's fully upgraded his aptitude with that weapon, I'll point out.
Yes?
But anyway,
Yes?
let's have a look around, shall we? Seriously?
What?
Here we go. Guess
I'm
we'll have
here.
a look. I don't have anyone
Yes?
with real security skills, unfortunately. We're gonna have to be banging through some doors. Of course, first thing we will do is bother the other guests.
Hey! What's the idea of barging in here? Get out of here or I'll call the guards.
Pudu, tunirama na praka donka
Ah.
secha, chupapanki.
Hey, baby, wait! I wasn't actually going... Damn it! Okay, great. You just scared off my
She's
day
still
for
there.
the night. So you better explain yourself before I lose my temper and call the guards.
There she went.
No way. You're not getting out of this mess that easy. You can explain yourself to the guards if you live long enough for them to question you.
Well, I tried to do the right thing, everybody. You saw. There we go.
I'm here.
Oh, and decided. Yeah, the guards came. They're nothing to worry about. Like, nothing at all. Sorry if you had a hard time hearing over Canderous' blaster there. The guards are nothing to worry about. Alright. And you know what? I'm just gonna save the rest of exploring here for the next video. We can probably get out of Davik's estate all in one video after this, but I'm running out of hard drive space right now, so I gotta stop recording and encode these things into a smaller format. I'll see you all next time on Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic. I was Get Daved.